got them now. They were just released.
So this is the perfect one. We're going to start out with perfect.
This is the perfect one.
Okay.
Now, if you remember last year, we didn't have perfect ones. None of them graded 70.
Yeah, I remember, and it was sort of like almost like a discovery, like, oh my gosh, this is what we have.
Enhanced uncirculated.
But I feel like, yeah.
As you can see, because there is almost no, look, we sold 17 of them already, if you can look at this. I mean, people have been waiting for this. This will sell out, almost assuredly this will sell out today. Okay, because I have a primetime show tonight. I have a primetime show tonight, so I'm pretty sure, because of the limited edition on this is 1,579. I'll sell all of them. So let me talk about this and what this comes down to. First of all, I want to show you this is the coin, what they call the coin and currency set, put out by the United States government. When they did last year's, it kind of took everybody by surprise. This year, everybody was kind of waiting for it. And it was a kind of a monstrous, kind of crazy thing to try to get these from the United States government. And so then what you've got right here is the coin and currency set. And this Sacagawea, this is actually a Sacagawea golden dollar, and I'll explain what these are. The Mohawk iron workers, because it's done to honor Native Americans, and was done in enhanced uncirculated, and they actually did this in kind of almost an enhanced uncirculated there. I got to hold it just right. Now, the other cool thing about this that they didn't do last year is all of the bills that are in here all start with the serial number 911. This was done in honor of all the work that the Mohawk iron workers have done rebuilding downtown New York. Because most of the iron workers, high iron workers, these guys that walk these beams, tend to be Native Americans. Really? They have some sort of a genetic predisposition to not be afraid of heights or get vertigo or anything like that. So they traditionally have always been, high iron workers have always been American Indians for the most part. And so because of that, that's what this is. This is the, like I said, the Mohawk iron workers that have done this. These guys that build the skyscrapers is what this comes down. Now I'm gonna flip this over, and there is the Sacagawea golden dollar done in enhanced uncirculated. It is only the second one ever done in enhanced uncirculated. The first one was last year. We had no EU70s last year in ANACS. We didn't have any in our first. There were a couple of NGCs. They went for about $3,000 to $5,000 for the 70. What I'm doing is I'm basically selling the 70s this year, only 1,579. We sold way more than that in the 69s last year for the price that we had, the HSN price on the 69s from 2014. Whoa. So it is only available in this coin and currency set. It is the second rarest enhanced uncirculated coin ever made by the United States government. They've only really only made 4, okay? This is a big deal. Last year's was a big deal. I haven't been able to sell that coin in EU69 from the 2014, the first enhanced uncirculated Sacagawea. I've not been able to sell that in months and months and months. We ended up buying about 25 or 30% of the entire mintage, actually probably more like 40% of the entire mintage of that. We've already purchased 10% of the entire mintage of all of the coin and currencies to get our 1,500, basically, 1,500 of these EU70 absolutely positively perfect coins. So this is significant in terms of American numismatics. The rarity of this makes it rarer than any of the special issue American Silver Eagles. So you're looking at the enhanced uncirculated American Silver Eagle, the reverse proof American Silver Eagles. Plus, it's a regular issue coin. Now you go and compare this to, let's say we've just been doing the reverse proof coins. There's a few more of these made, but not that many more. Those reverse proof coins, the reverse proof Truman and the Eisenhowers, those have been running $1,200 to $1,500 a coin. So for this coin, at $179, not only is it functionally extraordinarily rare, but on top of that, it is phenomenally and incredibly affordable during our original issue price phase here at $179. Now we already have 50 of these sold. Okay, and it's 2:13. They are just flying out of here very quickly. Busy. Very busy on the phones. Wow. I was like, okay, and $44.99 to get home, Mike. Oh, that's right. We have the whole flex space. We got the whole flex space. So to get these home, I mean, a lot of times we're saying, oh gosh, I wish I could grab that. Well, today you can, and I mean, this is going very quickly. And if you would like to get in on it, we're doing something special just for Labor Day. We've got 1 hour with Mike, and I know he's got a primetime show
show as well, but don't wait for that.
No.
It's going to sell out today for sure.
I believe it'll sell out in the primetime show. We'll sell several hundreds here tonight. We'll sell probably 20% of the entire mintage here tonight. You know, is ultimately we got. You know, that's just the way it's going. It's going very, very quickly.
I can't believe these are. I can't believe they're 70s that you have. I mean, that's
the deal. The very first enhanced uncirculated Sacagawea 70. Now, if you remember, go back to last year. We originally released our first day of issue 69s because there was no 70s.
Right.
At $99.95. I think we sold about 2,000 of them once again in a single day, in a single show. That we completely and totally sold them out. Then we had to go to 129, then we went to 139, 149, 159, 179, I think is where we ended up on the HSN pricing on those. Well, this is our original issue pricing on 179. Now on those, you know, a lot of those graded 69. Very, very few of these are grading 70 perfect, okay? Very, very few of these are grading 70 perfect. We're now 6 dozen of these gone. And I love that shot. So if you look at this, you can really see, if you're looking at that, I mean, you can really see, I believe that's probably, my guess is New York City is what that is in the background right there. I'm trying to recognize it.
Looks like the Chrysler
Doesn't that look like the Chrysler building off there to the right? Yeah.
I mean, I lived in New York City for 15 years. I think I should recognize the Chrysler building, but I don't want to be positive. I could be wrong.
Yeah, and it could be, you know, and I need to look at that, but that's what this is all about, and that's the steel beams that they're doing. And like I said, it comes with all of this other original government packaging. So you're going to get this stuff as well. So you get this dollar bill.
Right, and definitely save it, keep it all in the original.
Absolutely.
That's part of the value.
And once again, all the dollar bills start with 9/11.
Wow.
That is to honor the Mohawk Iron Workers for what they did for rebuilding, and actually originally building, you know, the original Twin Towers, rebuilding and then rebuilding the city after 9/11 as well.
Which is also a very dangerous job in and of itself. I mean, I can't even, you know.
Oh, it's crazy what they do. And then you go, and so there's the certificate of authenticity from the Mint. You talk about the Federal Reserve note and all of that information there as well. Like I said, we are about 5%, a little over 5% sold out of the entire edition. Now, once again, first day of issue, ANACS first day of issue is of course exclusive to us here at HSN. So you can't get that anyplace else. So on top of that, and of all the first day of issues, you have NGC, PCGS, and then ANACS. ANACS is exclusive here. The NGC and the PCGS, they don't number their edition. I can guarantee that they'll probably do more than 1,500 if they grade enough of them. What we have done is, I think this coin is so significant because it's enhanced uncirculated. I want to talk about that here for just a minute again. I want to go back and talk about the rarity of the coin itself, and then we'll talk about the conditional rarity of it as well. So what you have is a coin here. This is a regular issue United States coin, the Sacagawea golden dollar, which the government made literally millions and millions and millions of, but not an enhanced uncirculated. This special enhanced uncirculated where you can really see Sacagawea. And I've sold literally millions of Sacagawea golden dollars until they did the enhanced uncirculated last year. I had no idea that you could see all of her native dress and all of the other things in this coin in absolute positive perfection.
And the baby.
And the baby, right, the papoose.
The papoose, yeah.
You know his name?
Ooh.
Jean-Baptiste.
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 I think I knew that at one point.
That's right. That she had right
pop
there.
Quiz history, I failed.
That's right. Yeah,
you got me.
Yeah, but I've been studying for 22 years for that.
Right, but I was a history major in college. I'm hanging my head low in shame.
No.
Okay.
And so you see, you've got that as well. Then you have this graded in EU70. Now let's talk about the EU part of that.
Mike, this is flying out the door.
We have basically 100 sold
gone.
right
like,
now.
And you know, I think one of the reasons is everyone's saying, I've always wanted, you know, I've always wanted something like, and now FlexPay that we've got 4 of for this. I mean, I don't think, I've been here for 7 years, you've been here for, 20 years, to do an entire hour, $44.99 to get it home. You've got 4 months to pay it off, no interest, no fee, any major credit card, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, Discover, diners. I mean, this is really an opportunity day to really add to your collection. It's a big deal. And
what we have, and I've never been the one, limited to 3. I hate that. I do have to limit you to about 8 minutes here because I do have to have enough for the primetime show tonight.
Okay.
And like I said, we have now over 100 sold.
Wow, yes, you do.
So we now have over 100 of these sold. And it is 2:30 basically a.m. Eastern time is ultimately what this comes down to. So what we've got is this. So you've got this coin. Now let's talk about the enhanced uncirculated part. The government made millions of the regular Sacagawea golden dollar. But did they make Did they make literally millions of the enhanced uncirculated? No. Did they make 100,000 enhanced uncirculation? No. You have to understand, the only other coin I think that really comes to this, because it's a dollar coin, is the enhanced uncirculated United States $1. That sells for about 100. I think we sell that for $229 for that coin in EU70. But they made 250,000 of those. This coin is about 3 times rarer than that, and this is a regular circulating coin. The only other enhanced uncirculated United States coin is the 2014 Sacagawea Golden Dollar, which in 70 sells for several $2,000 to $5,000 in EU70. Okay, so you get the absolute abject and phenomenal rarity of the coin itself, but then you get it in the grade that's absolutely perfect. Now in coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale, not a 100-point scale. Okay, so 70 is perfect, and the higher the grade, the more it's worth. So this represents, you know, a tiny percentage of the population of this coin. I mean, this coin is exceptionally rare, the second rarest enhanced uncirculated coin ever made by the United States government. So it's an exceptionally rare coin to begin with. Then you have it in its highest absolute perfect grade at a price less than I can do any of the enhanced uncirculated Sacagawea Golden Dollars. As a matter of fact, the price that I sold the EU69 for last year. Wow, this
is blowing up.
This is going crazy. Very busy on the phone.
Like we're almost over 120 already gone.
We're with everybody on the phone. We are well over 10% sold out. And you're like, okay, well, you know, 10%, woo. But I mean, you know, I just started offering this. We have it in prime time tonight. Now,
this is the first time on air ever, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even know.
We flew this in like yesterday.
You're not going to have the time that you had originally thought you had in prime time with this. Because between now and then, I mean,
well, because what happens
is people go to HSN.com when they hear about this.
Well, like I said, we'd sold a couple dozen before we even got to it, before we even mentioned it. Because all of our regular customers, and a lot of you are here with us, you know, at this time in the morning, went on the, this is what I've been waiting for. Because we get the emails. When is the when is the enhanced uncirculated Sacagawea going to be?
You're like,
now remember, this is also first day of issue, which is exclusive to us. It is EU70, and it is numbered as well. So you put all of those things together, and then that is really what adds to the collectability. Now, the other important part of this is, once again, the Federal Reserve note that comes with this is a special limited edition and only comes with this as well. And this enhanced uncirculated dollar only comes out of one of these packages. Then we've had it certified perfect. We're going to give you this package, so you get this with it as well, with a special $911 dollar with all the certificate of authenticity from the Mint explaining everything. So you get this also, along with the United States Mint. And, you know, the outer packaging tells you everything that you need to know, so all of that comes with it as well. So what you have got is this just absolutely amazing collectible, certified, absolutely positively perfect. The phones are still very busy.
Like, my eyes are popping out of my head. Like, I can't believe how busy we are. Like, sometimes, I mean, coins are very specific. I feel like everybody's saying, Mike, I told you right before the show, FlexPay. Like, we're all so excited that today's the day we can afford something amazing. Mike is bringing us a spectacular show. This is part of our Labor Day weekend special. Everybody's bringing it, and Mike is like bringing it with his amazing, you know, coins that are so rare. Then HSN is saying, okay, we're going to do something today for FlexPay. Don't expect that really ever in the 7 years I've been here.
Now, that probably ends today or this weekend.
No, I have it. It literally ends Monday at midnight.
Okay,
and then that's it. We'll have more coin shows. Sure. But we're not going to have more FlexPay.
Although we may not have this coin.
Oh, no, not this particular one.
Because understand, once we sell 1,579 of these, okay, now once we sell, you know, 1,400 of these, because we've sold, like I said, we're about 150 or so of these, roughly over 200 with everybody on the phone easily.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Once we sell those out, understand, I can't bring that back. First day of issue, that's it. That's not just for this show or this visit or whatever. That's forever.
That's forever.
Once we sell that out. Now, one of the cool things is, and I'm sorry about that, I'm kind of getting the camera guys there. You see E pluribus unum, the date, and the mint mark go on the edge of the coin.
Oh, I don't think when have I seen that before?
We do that. The United States Mint does that occasionally, yes. They do that. But on this coin, it kind of really shows. And with the 70s, you can really see the incredibly sharp edges to this. So in the last 2 minutes, I want to go back and explain the enhanced uncirculated, what that means. It doesn't mean that we polished it up real nice, okay? Enhanced Uncirculated is a specific means of making the coin by the United States government. Okay, they make this coin differently. It is a special presentation coin that they make with, they highly polish the dies with these, and then what they do is they take the planchets and kind of finish those off specially, and then laser polish the die in specific places to give it highlights that you would normally never see on a coin, hence the enhanced uncirculated part of it. They make them, they're very expensive and difficult to make because they got to laser finish each die. That's how they get that beam there to be proof-like. That's how they get the worker to be proof-like. That's how they get all of this Native American.
I feel like I have a dumb question. What is a planchet?
A planchet is an unstruck coin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so before they strike, before they strike this, it's called a planchet.
Oh, okay.
Once they strike it, it's called a coin.
Oh, okay.
And so a planchet is an unfinished coin.
That's an important thing to know.
That's a great question.
Okay.
That's a great question because I get into kind of coin geek talk here sometimes, and I'm assuming everybody knows what planchets and dies and collars and hubs and that.
I don't know what a collar is. I know what a die is now. That's the thing that actually hits the coin, right?
A collar is what holds the coin while they strike it.
Okay, so you put it in a planchet, held by a collar, die hits it,
so it doesn't go like this, okay? That's a collar. All right. Okay.
Coin 101.
That's right. We actually have that. I believe we have all that on HSN.com.
Do we?
Yeah.
I gotta pay more attention.
You got Numismatics 101 on there, I think, for folks. So what we've got, like I said, right now, 10% of the entire mintage already gone.
Oh,
we're almost assuredly going
to. We're over 200 with everyone on the line.
Easily over 200 with everybody online. Still a little bit of wait in the phone room, but we'll get to you. Promise.
Yes, we will.
As my wife always says, and all her brothers and sisters, promise. That means it's really true. Promise.
That means it's really true.
So when I say promise,
you're not limiting. I just want to clarify that because you mentioned that earlier.
I was only time limiting.
Okay, time limiting, but you're not quantity limiting.
I hate the whole
because people do that. I've heard that.
Look, I've got 1,400 of these left. If someone calls in and buys 1,400. Knock yourself out. That's right. This item's over.
This item's over.
I mean, you know, it is America, right? You know, I'm not. It's not my job to limit people to what they can do. I don't think it's.
You think it's a real thing?
I don't think it's a real thing. I don't even think it's a thing. It's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing, but we have heard that, so it's not a real thing here at HSN.
Right. Exactly.
All right. We're keeping it real.
And particularly that. Yeah. And so once again, an enhanced uncirculated coin that only comes in this set. Do not confuse this with the regular issue Sacagawea golden dollar. Okay. It's not something we did. The coin was specially made this way. Okay. The mintage, someone just asked, the mintage was 90,000, which is nothing.
That is so low.
That's the total mintage of the coin is 90,000. One of the rarest regular.
Usually like millions.
Millions. And even the special issue stuff tends to be 200,000, 250,000. Right. Commemorative dollars tend to be 500,000. So extraordinarily rare from that standpoint as well. And then within the enhanced uncirculated, perfect first day of issue, only 1,579, all available exclusively from us here at HSN.
All right, well, brand new, and apparently you guys love it. It's 453532.
Smart.
Don't forget to use FlexPay at 40.